Hello, everyone.
Hello, another FNM in the books here.
Yeah, this one's a little fucked up because I was running late and
we've had much more
What?
fucked up
It
ones
says
than
it's
this.
already running. Why, if it's already running, why is it not running? Oh, there it is.
Because it's an asshole. Snaz is an asshole.
So anyway,
Back to it. Back
Yeah.
to some cards. It's Friday.
I normally get here early and get everyone's archetypes. I have not done that, but these guys did, I think, whisper to me that this is what they were playing.
No. Oh, yeah, he is playing that. Surprising. He's getting bored of prime time, which I would get bored of that too.
I feel like everybody who's ever played Prime Time has gotten really bored with it within like a month, and anybody who hasn't is just a psychopath. That's what I think. I do think that there
Fucking monster.
There are a lot of psychopaths out there, and if you, listener, are in fact a psychopath amulet wielder, then I guess apologies.
Yeah,
I don't really feel the need to
I
apologize.
guess.
I don't know why I would say that.
Appreciate your moxie.
Yeah. So,
Suffer through
E-Tron,
playing that deck.
it's making a comeback.
I know it's.
I saw it won
good.
like some event or something, or
Yeah,
like,
there's a
you
mono
know
black
who I
version.
credit? I credit our very own K-Nut.
Yeah, right.
I mean, he just showed up with Eldrazi the other week, and people were like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And like now everybody's doing it.
Started the chain.
Everybody wants to be like Ron.
Everybody just remembers, like, hey, there's this pile of cards that are good, and you could play them, and they're good.
A little cockeyed.
Yeah, usually is. It gets leaned into. Alrighty. So we had a pretty typical start here from Murktide. Some Ragavan, which got killed. Bobble, which drew him a card and looked at a card. So, usual stuff. Turn off this focus over here. Glad to have a good turnout on an FNM, though. It's nice stuff. Haven't had as many of those lately, so there's a really awful looking land there. Big boy.
Looks like 2 Thought Not Seers and a Warping Whale.
Whale Day Warping. Alright, Express Federation gets countered.
What do you think about that? Are you in favor of that?
So most generally with just a card draw spell, I'm not. That's like the only one I'm ever tempted to counter. Personally, I don't know if you needed to.
I mean, I guess I think it's actually quite fair. You didn't know that he had another. You might have been stopping him from making a land drop, and also just the tempo play of now being able to tap out for the Thought Not Seer on your turn.
Yeah, for sure. Now it's general rule of thumb is to not counter spell, just some card advantage spell, counter the thing they draw after it. But Expressive feels very worth it to do so because a lot of the time they are using that for another land drop, and you could make them miss that.
I can't walk in because I don't want to see
Yeah.
John,
What's up?
they need the owner.
Oh, they need
There's
that
a
owner.
cat.
No. I guess I'm flying solo here. John has been pulled from the booth. Isaiah pulled away from the table. What a fucking catastrophe this is. We'll add 2 minutes if necessary at the end of this. Yeah, we don't see enough Murktide gaming. It used to be a thing. That was a long time ago. All right, so just a kind of a bunch of dirtily shit here from Parker.
Okay. Constructs.
Whether he's gonna pop it right away, I don't know, but he should be tapping it right away. That is actually something you're supposed to do.
Oh, the relic.
Yeah. There's no reason to not just tap it.
Yeah, I'm happy to see mono black decks playing relic in the main. I think it makes sense for this deck especially. do this, Eldrazi. Let's see some graveyards. I feel like Murktide's probably not super well positioned against this thing. I mean, it's Murktide, so it's fucking 50-50 regardless, but...
I mean, it's got
Actually-
counter spells and stuff, so...
yeah.
But I mean, if he gets to Ulamog mana, which right now he's halfway there.
Yeah. Well, and he can, I'm
I
sure
mean,
he's...
right now he's a
probably
Tron
playing-
land, or a Tron deck that's playing no Tron lands, which seems
Yeah.
bad.
I'm assuming he's playing Cavernous Souls.
What's this
Remember,
black rectangular blob?
That is a basic swamp
Okay.
of some kind.
Yeah.
It's like a...
I'll have to take your word for that one, John.
See, you can see half of it right there. Oh, look. Yeah, those things look atrocious. Most things look atrocious on coverage, though. Really, anymore.
Oh, those tokens look pretty nice there.
Also, that basic ass old school island over there. It's very cut and dry. You know what that is?
I'm actually going to say that the Relic of Progenitus and the Exile over there is looking pretty nice.
Yeah. All these wacky new artworks they keep
John
jamming
Parker
down
likes
our
shiny
throats.
cards.
Yeah.
Okay. So he chooses to get a third Eldrazi Temple,
Makes sense.
which he's
Building
still
up to that,
3 mana away from Big Daddy Ulamog.
It's coming, though.
Maybe. Three is a lot.
Yeah.
Like you need to like an extra 3 turns and to hit land drops on all those turns, or hit the 4th copy of
Yeah. But nice curve here, getting this Thought Knot off of that after that mana search. So Isaiah says,
It's like,
counter
hey, can I
spell?
put a 4/4 in play and take a card from your hand?
Nope.
I thought not.
You and Matt, man, we got puns abounding in this motherfucker
I
tonight.
know. I
Puns
know.
everywhere.
And
No preordain. After surveil trigger.
what do you think of this Art of Preordain?
I mean, I wouldn't know it was preordained if I hadn't seen him play this deck before. So
I wouldn't have known it was Preordain if you hadn't just told me.
yeah,
And I think that answers my thought on it.
yeah.
Fuck this card.
There's an expressive surveil trigger first. Leave it there.
So what's up with the swamp? Is he playing playing like Bowmasters or something?
Probably,
With
I'd
his
have to
Eldrazi? Like
assume.
that seems sweet if that's true.
I mean, it's whatever.
I think it's something that we discussed last week.
Yeah, there's probably just like X number of good black cards, maybe a shield grid or something in there, you know. Yeah, that'd be kind of hard though. Assume he has Urborg though. Yeah, probably just Bowmasters at the end of the day. Usual shit. Getting in for 1. Still no Delirium.
Well, he had it, and then there was a
It was
relic.
taken away.
Yeah.
It was taken away so cruelly. Fuck yo, Delirium, sucker.
I think he's got a Spell Pierce in hand. That looks really bad.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's why I
Ugh.
would think that this would be pretty good. We're going to go ahead and take that there. Well, actually, you take the Murktide or the Expressive?
I'm taking the Murktide because I've got a counter spell for the Expressive.
Oh, he has a Warping Whale? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't see the whale.
So, yeah, that worked out. Otherwise, if he didn't have that, it would be much more of a conversation,
Yeah.
I guess.
Considerable, maybe. I don't know what answers he has for
Yeah, I
Murktide,
think
so-
that he probably would have just had to have taken the Murktide.
Yeah. He might have answered. I don't know, though. I don't know what this deck looks like yet.
Let's get a sneak peek.
I know it has
what
I think it
Isaiah's
has
saying.
dismembers, I'm pretty sure. I think there's dismembers in the main.
All right, so he likes the bird and the bolt. Wow, bolt and bird always together.
Yep. I don't have a deck with Ledger
I
Shredder.
always hated hitting the Ledger Shredder off of
Right.
the Expressive because you don't get the trigger
Yeah,
turn 1, and
yeah.
it's always nice to be able to play and get the trigger.
All right, got this colorless man land over here.
Seems
Yeah,
like a magic card.
not a Mutavault though.
6, 7, 8. He is 8, so
Getting close.
oh god. And I know.
That's known to hurt people.
I know that this will fuck you up.
Yeah, this is why I was thinking he's probably favored in this match.
I think
it's just
that
the sheer
if
power.
he had another Relic of Progenitus, I think that he'd be basically unstoppable. But the fact that like Isaiah's removal does just deal with some of this shit when he has Delirium, that guy will cost you an extra card.
He doesn't have Delirium now.
So I think he's got a couple of bolts, right? So you could like double bolt the Thought Knot Seer
While
and
just
draw a
running-
card.
Yeah.
I guess that's. I mean, it's basically just a 2 for 2.
Well, good thing is the Ledger Shredder can easily get to a place of blocking both of these guys pretty quickly if John doesn't kill it.
Yeah, that is the other thing you can do.
That's the nice thing about that bird is it's got a big butt.
Okay, so he's got.
Oh, well. Oh, he's still fucking gonna go for it. Zap.
Yeah, he needs to try to like scry himself to an answer here.
Yeah. So he's gonna bolt again, get to draw whatever he kept on top. He's like, nah, fuck that shit, actually. Yeah, because you don't have Delirium anyway, so. Another surveil trigger. Trigger on the bird. The bird is the word. Alright, so now he survives for a turn. Nope.
Nope, he needed to hit a counter spell off that.
Yeah.
And he still would have had to chump block basically.
No, yeah, he would have been swept. Like it wouldn't have been a winning.
Two
position.
5/5 tramples.
No, he would have like
that'll murder a motherfucker.
I think he would have survived at 1, and then yeah, he would just been dead anyway. So.
All right, so.
Eldrazi.
In a
confirmed, they're still good.
In a stream first, we have updated the game win-loss record right off the bat.
I mean, it might be a second.
I think I did it like a week ago, and then but it was the only time I did it all night. It was the first game. We tend to get off the tracks, man. I think what it is normally like some amulet fucker comes on here.
Yeah.
And he just derails our whole night.
Well, you know it is.
I don't even hate the deck that much. I don't know why we're talking so much shit about amulet tonight, but
it's terrible to watch. I respect it.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's terrible.
It's terrible to watch.
Terrible to talk.
I mean, it's terrible all around.
It's terrible to play against.
It's terrible all around.
It's an unenjoyable experience.
You have to respect it because it's really, really, really good, but it's terrible. No one has a good day. It's like Debo on the block, man, his Amulet Titan. Like, oh shit, hide your chain. I won't deal with this guy. New Year resolution, though, is to be more up on it for the FNM coverage. For any of you loyal listeners, if we have any, I'm going to try to do my due diligence this year to bring good coverage. We'll see. We also need like good players.
My New Year's resolution is to drink more.
I mean, that's just like a scale for me. Like it just happens. Pretty consistently too. I mean, it's I'm always drinking more, and I will not apologize for it. I had a pour of Rye Angel's Envy at Okoroji.
Yeah, that's some good stuff.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's very good.
Yeah.
It's like fucking butterscotchy. It's fucking fantastic.
I love ryes. I'm a huge rye guy.
Yeah, I definitely it's rye all the way for me, like hands down. Hands down.
Which, speaking of, see how night goes. Might be able to sneak over there and have a pour later.
What's up, Randy?
What's up, Randy?
Yeah, it was we went on Thursday, and it was awesome food, but we had to be sat next to the most vapid group of 20-somethings ever. It was, I can't count the number of times I heard the word bro, and all the girls talked about was talking shit about girls on Facebook and how not pretty they were. I was just like, good God, people.
Yeah.
Read a book.
All night of eavesdropping at Okoroji?
No, it wasn't eavesdropping. I couldn't help it hear. Like, they were behind us, and it was obnoxious. Motherfucker need to read a book. Read a fucking book.
I don't think people do that anymore.
No, they might listen to books
Yeah.
at best.
I don't consider that reading.
I don't either.
Eric Jocko, friend of the show, once was talking about how much he reads, and I was like, God damn, I didn't realize he read so much. And he's like, yeah. I'm like, when do you do all this reading? He's like, normally when I'm mowing the lawn. I'm like, that's not reading.
Yeah. If it's what I'm thinking, that's impressive. But I don't think it is. One-handed fucking.
Yeah, it's definitely not that.
No.
And I would be impressed if you could mow some straight lines while reading the book.
Yeah, dude. I just imagine a cartoon of this happening and just fucking dude just everywhere.
Me reading a book on his phone.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Still not reading. I mean, that's actually at best that's what happens most of the time. Not most of the time. For a lot of people, they're reading on devices, which I still would argue is not quite the same.
If you're actually like reading, like you actually are reading the words.
It is, but
it's not the same as reading a book,
It's not
but
the same.
it is still reading. And hey, by the way,
it might give you a headache.
there's
Gave me a
Magic
headache
the
a few times.
Gathering happening.
Oh, fuck your promotion for our channel, you fucking chodes.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck off.
If I had that remote nearby,
Robot.
I would cancel you. But instead, I will just talk shit about your compulsive Varia.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Robots everywhere. Welcome to the modern age. Alright, they're still mulliganing.
I
I'm
want
working
a
on
pet
it.
robot. When we get to that point when we have pet robots, that'll be the time.
I want legitimate sentient AI. Not like AI that works on a prompt, but like legitimate sentient AI. That'd be the best drinking buddy.
Yeah. Slave or two couldn't hurt.
No, I don't want no slave. I want a homie. I want an undying homie.
We
that
already
can-
have AI slaves, man. They're all around us.
Yeah. I want somebody that can have a a being that can have a conversation about the depths of the infinite universe. Because they will know it eventually. Be fun. Put a magnet on his head. I'll drink. I'll magnetize his head. You know, like, we'll get fucked up. Be good. Alright. See some man land.
Is it just me, or did it take like an abnormally long time for them to sideboard?
I think John's down to a pretty. He's mulliganed at least twice, I think.
Hmm.
Or he took a long time deciding. Okay, no, just once.
Just one mulligan.
Just once. Just took a long time to decide. Into a fetch. See, we got a Karn over there. Hanging out. Poking around. Doing Karn stuff. Being an asshole. Speaking of robots. Monkey? No, he probably took the monkeys out. And we got the preordain. Scry 2. You guys see a lot of lands in his hand. There's a heat in there. Alright. I see a One Ring on the horizon. That's fun. Expedition map's gonna definitely get him either a saga or a temple. Probably a temple.
So it's funny when like the big Eldrazi decks first were a thing. They didn't really have Karn the Great Creator.
No.
And this deck is a Karn the Great Creator deck, and like I was just thinking how for Isaiah, like a card like Spell Pierce is a card that you can keep in your deck because he's got like stuff like Karn the Great Creator, and that's such a disadvantage if it was just like more big dummies.
Yeah.
It'd be so much harder for Isaiah's deck to deal with.
For sure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a booble here.
And it's not like he can sideboard into a plan like that because he's got the fucking Karn board. So
That's the thing that I've always hated about.
I mean, I'm not gonna bitch about the Karn itself. Like it is intrinsically powerful to have that Karn board and like
it is. I prefer,
but it is kind of
It's
some
restrictive.
minor annoyances.
it's restrictive. and you gotta be down for it. I personally like just a more varied sideboard than just leaning into that myself, but
Like I don't like. There's like no matter reshaper here, right? Like he's not. Is he not playing that card, or he just hasn't drawn it in either
I
game?
don't know. He might not be playing it.
I mean, I guess you got one rings now.
I think you play it. I think you play it.
I mean, I get it because the Karn works really well with the ring and against the ring.
Yeah, that's cool, but you can still fit in
Goes
4
and
matter
gets you an
reshapers.
extra ring. Yeah.
We just saw Matter Reshaper on camera, and it looked fucking good. So that's all I'll say about it. That's it. I think I respect the shit out of that card, and the artwork is fucking sweet too. All right, so he's gonna hold up a threat of a whatchamacallit, Warping Whale, and guaranteed activation of the map.
That might be the most radical thing Wizards has done in the last decade.
Which one?
Is the waste.
Yeah.
The what was that? Oath of the Gatewatch, that set.
It's one of the most radical
introducing
things,
waste.
and they haven't supported it enough.
Have they ever even brought it back? Has there ever
No,
have they
but
ever printed
I've-
another card that required waste mana?
Not yet. No. Well, so we're gonna get it. I'm pretty sure in MH3 though.
Maybe. Who knows? Maybe MH4, MH5.
Well, the artwork for MH3 is old Eldrazi. So
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, okay. Waste. Waste is coming back.
hopefully waste. Hopefully processing. I really want to see some processing.
Maybe they'll give Eldrazi that 2-drop that they've always been waiting
They'll
for.
probably give Eldrazi a fucking evoke dude.
Yeah, probably not.
They might. They might. Whatever it would be, it'd be good.
Colorless monkey.
Who knows? Who knows? They do weird shit all the time.
Yeah, I still maintain that most of what they do is mostly random.
I mean, at this point, at 30 years in, there's a lot of throwing shit at the wall and seeing if any of it sticks. But they do try to maintain. I think the randomness comes to a degree from them maintaining. Oh, subtlety. Says nope.
That's how good that card is. That's like a really good play.
Yeah, for sure.
That card.
Isaiah has no great
and the sad
entry
thing is, he's gonna get to play it again soon, and it costs you 2. That card's always it's gonna cost him another 2 cards when it comes back again.
Yeah. No.
Hopefully he's got a counterspell for
that
it at
card's
that point.
obnoxious, man, for sure. So actually, I think John put it on bottom, and I think that might be one of the few cards I would want to
Ooh.
put on top.
Well, now he's fucked.
Uh oh. He has a black. I think he has a swamp for whatever that's for.
Okay.
Hopefully, whatever it is for, it kills. Oh, okay.
Probably a
We're gonna
ring.
see. Yep. This fucking thing.
Yeah. Okay.
That is by far.
I mean,
Oh, there's the Matter Reshaper. Look at that little guy. So pretty.
all this game is over. I mean, Isaiah just played 1 card and it's over.
Well, he's got dismembers in the
Okay.
deck. He should have. I'm pretty sure he has.
But he let Isaiah untap, so
Yeah.
I think the game is over.
Well, Isaiah's. I mean,
Okay.
it's not over quite yet because he's at a pretty
It
healthy life.
feels
level.
so over.
No, yeah, it feels over, but he does have answers to matches. This deck has to have.
It sounds
answers.
like I don't know how many dismembers he has, but I think that's the only answers he could possibly
No,
have.
I agree with that. That's probably his only answer, but he does have answers.
He
So-
just drew
Oh,
one.
hey, look,
He
there it
just
is.
drew one. And his opponent just tapped out for like intrinsically no reason.
See?
All right. Well, now I like drawing cards. Let's get some more cards, figure out what happens after we murder the thing,
Yeah.
as the fellow says.
Oh, he's even got 2 swamps. So he didn't have to punish himself that bad for casting this thing.
He'd probably do, though, because...
You do, because he's gonna throw down a fucking nasty threat.
Mm-hmm.
So, and there's a chalice. You could put that on one. That would be good.
You just... wait, what?
What's he doing? He's doing all kinds of stuff. He's making plans.
Is he playing another... Wait, what is he doing?
He's chalicing on one.
Okay,
I mean, it's a good opportunity to do it. He's tapped out.
sure.
No, chalice on 2.
I was
Okay.
on 2. Okay.
Still not bad, actually. Not bad at all.
Let's see.
He's just gonna hang out and dismember this dude.
All right, so he's like, I'm gonna kill your counter spells. I'm gonna kill your out of your card draw. Isaiah discards 2 counter spells.
Well timed. Well timed. All right, he's gonna send the team in, make a treasure. John's going to pay 2 life. No,
I don't know why he didn't
he's
just
paying
kill
4.
it like when on his turn. Would it like now he's gonna get fucked by Spell Pierce if that's a thing.
Yeah, I would have.
Like he totally put himself in a spot where
It's working out, but
it is working out, but that was a little
agree
loose.
with you. I agree with you. John repping the inverted treasure. Now that looks good on fucking camera. Look at that motherfucker. That looks great.
Which one?
The treasure token. John had the inverted foil treasure. That looks really good on camera.
Yeah. Is it in play right now? I'm not
Yeah.
seeing.
Yeah, so it's Spies lands on the left. And there's Murktide. Delve. Not the biggest Murktide. Big enough, though. 6/6. It's a bitch to deal with. Just out of dismember range. I don't. Yeah, that's. So I do not know what he has to answer Murktide. I mean, I think the deck has to have something.
Is this the treasure you're talking about?
No, over there by Isaiah's lands. John gave it to him to use. Isaiah's got the treasure.
Gotcha.
Yeah. From the attack on.
Yeah, I'm like over here looking like, what? On
Yeah.
John's side. What?
No.
Okay.
John handing out treasure tokens. Here's your treasure token. I'm gonna give you a cool one. All right. Yeah, I don't know what John actually has to answer Murktide.
Another One Ring.
He's down to 8, so he does.
The problem with he's got answers. Like Ulamog is an answer. The problem is, this is supposedly a Tron deck. Oh, there's a Tron land.
Hey,
Okay.
There we go. So the black, I think, is just for dismember.
That's weird.
And probably sideboard cards, I'd have to assume, but don't know.
Probably not, because it's
Exactly.
a card deck. There are no sideboards.
Oh, right, there are no sideboard. Well, there's like 4 sideboard cards.
Generally, the whole board is artifacts.
All right, well, he's actually looking pretty bad here. Because he's losing 3 to this ring. He needs another ring, really. That's what he needs to play. That's
what
the.
we would be seeing.
No, I don't think we're seeing it. Oh, maybe. No. I don't know.
Is he gonna go smashy?
Like, that's not gonna do enough. He's gotten himself in a spot here. Nope, he's done. It's like, I can't get out of this shit.
So this was pandering the whole time.
That Murktide, man.
All right, so it's weird seeing Isaiah back on Murktide. He was like on this deck for a while, wasn't he?
He was. Like I said, right now he's just bored of prime time.
I get it.
Yeah, I couldn't even muster more than an FNM of that deck myself. So as much as he's played it, I get wanting to break, because I'm pretty sure he's gonna play it in the regionals. So
I do think Murktide's pretty fun though.
no, it's fun because it's fair.
I don't think that he should play prime time and regionals if he gets bored of it. I think he's not psychopathic enough to be a winner with that deck. I think that he needs to find a new deck. I think he's perfectly competent to pilot the deck, but like in order to be a true
Right,
like,
you got to be
amulet
all in.
guy, you need to like breathe that shit.
Yeah,
down.
you got to commit.
Yeah. I think it's a sign.
Yeah, we'll see. I think he's not too far away. I can't remember when the tournament is. Heineken.
Yeah, I got some Heinies.
Ooh.
I'll take a Heine.
These twist offs, are they?
Oh Oh, they're foreign. They're fucking.
I like green bottle beer.
It's always skunky
I've become a fan. It's quite refreshing.
and skunky.
Yeah, somehow the skunkiness is refreshing to me.
Bottle was stout in green bottles one time.
Yeah. Yep. Always refreshing. Malt lager. All right. They're waiting on some hands here. I think John's doing another mulligan or two. Let's take a peek. See a saga. I see all this dust. I see some slow stuff. He's chuckling. What's he putting back here? Probably the oldest dust. I mean, you're a ways away off of that.
Yeah, and it gets spell pierced.
That fucker's like 7
Isaiah
mana.
might have cut his spell pierces, honestly. Or at least trimmed.
Yeah. Trimming makes sense. All right, well, John's liking it, so.
Yeah, especially if he has like the color. They probably don't play that anymore. They should, though. If this is going to be back. The 1 mana thing that counters a colorless thing.
Oh, right. I forgot that card existed.
Yeah. Is it Ceremonious Rejection?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very good card, actually. Very good sideboard
No,
card.
it hits a lot of stuff. It hits a lot of stuff. Actually, I could use that in the Esper sideboard in my deck. I forgot about that
rings,
card.
which is kind of cool.
Yeah, no, that hits a lot, man. I totally forgot about that.
The only problem is the decks that usually play 1 rings, that's the only target.
Yeah. All right, we got a Tron land to start. Quite different from before. We're going to see Monkey.
Yeah, it could be the difference.
Okay, well, this could get good if he can't answer this Monkey. Let's see. All right.
The weird thing is for Isaiah, like these monkey hits, like the treasure is always good, but
He's not getting any value off the top. Yeah.
no, like he can't actually cast most of the shit in John's deck. It's interesting.
Oh, well, that's good.
Just do this on turn. Okay.
That's pretty good. All right. Well, do you draw
That's what I
this
said. The
member,
treasure
John?
would be good.
The treasure's always good. Hey, he's got a basic swamp. Dismember?
No dismember.
Ruh-roh. It's bad for John. Yep, there's the monkey hit. Smash her out of there. Got 3 mana now. See a Darcy there. Get this clock moving. All right. Okay, well, that's... God, I hate this card. Ha! Take that. Get that shit out of there. I hate that fucking
You
card.
get counter spells too, though.
No, I respect Counterspell. I just don't play them. I hate that card. I don't play Counterspell. I respect Counterspell. Fuck the One Ring. That is my most hated card in Magic ever. I hate that fucking
Really?
card. Yeah, I hate it.
Oh,
It's so annoying.
I definitely have many more hated cards than that.
Yeah,
I don't even think it's like particularly busted. I mean, it's a really good card, but like, I mean,
it's exhausting, is what it
Yeah,
is.
I mean,
it's
we've-
fucking exhausting, and that's
we're
what
0
I
for
don't.
1 tonight. Like, I mean, we've
I know.
seen one cast and
Yeah,
that player
yeah.
died.
No, I know. Well, this is honestly, I don't even think this deck really needs to just jam it in. This deck should have more threats and be more aggressive. For me, this deck would just have one in the Karn board is what makes sense to me there.
They do have one on the card board.
Well, of course, because you got to. Yeah, I just hate it, dude. It's just exhausting. It just pulls people out of situations they. Oh, okay. It's like, yeah, I can't cast that. Would have been nice. Could not.
Probably would have gotten spell pierced.
Probably.
Or counter spelled.
All
I guess
right,
it would have
well.
been counter spelled. He had no blue mana.
No. So, Murktide, 2-1.
He got there.
Got there. Gonna see what's cooking out there and bring another round in just a minute.
Sounds like a plan.
Stay tuned.